here we go. The prominent themes were new and nation.
Great. Thank you, Lisa, and thank you for your feedback as well.
I'll add one thing real quick.
Yes.
New York Times has a site of every inaugural speech, and in Wordle, and you can compare each one of those. There's a whole timeline in there to go to get.
Oh, that's great.
Where was that at?
New York Times, go to their website, and they have. We'll find the link and put it in here for you.
Okay. A lot of this stuff will be available in the archive later as well. So Adam, tell us about your smackdown tool down there.
All right, so get ready. So my theme, I guess, was digital storytelling, and this is a really cool site. I taught English, it feels like 100 years ago, and I used to work with students with language-based learning disabilities, and they hated writing, and because they really couldn't do it all that well, and it was very frustrating to them. And I wish this tool was around then, because let me show you how we can make writing fun and cool. So this is ZooBurst. ZooBurst recently went to a freemium model, so kind of like Blogster did away with our free 200 accounts. You now can create, I believe it's up to 10 or 15 basic books, but that's enough for any class for sure. What I'm going to do over here is I've logged in. I'm going to click on My Books, and I'll try to edit a little piece of it. ZooBurst is making 3D pop-up books. I've started one over here called Tech Forum, so I'm going to go to Build It. And you can keep these private or public, so there's safety blocks, this everything is thought of. You can, if you do want to subscribe as a district, you get, kind of like Blogster, you have a teacher portal, and you can see all of your students in one spot. However, I've used this with other students, and it really works pretty nicely. So it takes a moment or two to load, but here we go. So I have this little presentation I've started on. And what I'm going to do is to show you over here, I can change the appearance of how the page looks. Very simply, obviously, I can change it, let's say, make it a blue book. I'm going to go back and keep it as, oops, that's not what I wanted. We'll keep it as white. Using the mouse, I can actually rotate the entire playing field over here. And I can give text to any of the characters. So if I click on this character over here, we can actually give them something to say. I'm going to add something into the screen. I'm going to add people. So I'm searching a large library of images, and it comes up with some people. That's great. So here you guys all are. I'm going to click on that, and there you are. Pop. I'm going to move you to the background because you're sitting there watching a presentation. If I wanted to, I can make you larger, smaller. It actually knows when you get that little X, that little no sign, it means that you're at the edge of the page. But if I move you closer, I can indeed make you bigger. Alright, so we have people over there. I can change your pop-up angle, so I can change the way the pop-up book works. I can rotate you around. And let's see, I can also change that shadow, that little gray area over here. I can change the backing using visible, or the cutout rather. Change the delay, all that cool stuff. But what I want to do is actually click on this and say, what am I doing? Well, instead of saying, what am I doing, I'm going to say, wow, this is a great site. And notice, of course, I can link to this. I can make it bold. I can change the color of the text. So you guys are feeling very green today. I don't know why, but you are. All right, so we got that going on. Now, the cool thing is, of course, I have multiple pages, so I can add pages. There's myself, Goofy, and whatever. You can, over here, also upload your own images. So as you saw my face, trust me, ZooBurst did not ask me if I wanted to be in their program, but you can upload any images you want. It's really endless in terms of the possibilities of what you can do with it. You could also narrate the page. So this is my basic theme for the page, kind of the information that's going to show up on the bottom of the page, the text for the page, rather. And this is, of course, the dialog boxes. Let me show you actually what this looks like. So I'm going to save it, and let's take a look. I'm going to open it up. It actually runs a little bit better in Safari, but I'm going to go and I'm going to view it over here. And it's really, really cool. Steve Jobs doesn't like Flash, so let's enable that. Here we go. So here's my ZooBurst, and it really is a very, very cool way to get kids excited about writing. It looks very young, but I guarantee you, put this in a middle school's hands and tell them that they have to write the next chapter to whatever book they've been reading. Put it in a high schooler's hands and say that they have to use 10 SAT words in the dialogue between the characters, and you really can see that this is a pretty malleable tool. All the tools I'm going to show you might look young, but this definitely works. So you notice my text over here. I can spin my whole page around. I can click on any of these little exclamation points, and it will show you what the characters are saying. and I can turn the page. But wait, there's more. All right, so let me go back over here. You might notice there's a button over here that says webcam mode.
After 4 minutes, Adam, just saying.
1 more minute?
Actually.
All right, well, I'm going to show this real fast. Webcam mode, turn it on. Oh, hi, guys. I have this piece of paper that I printed out. It's a just regular piece of paper with their logo on it, and you can do this. So it's augmented reality, and I can kind of, change around. Trust me, it gets kids pretty excited, and of course, all the pages do turn as well.
Can we have another minute?
You guys go play.
He's got to smack it down the other 3, I don't know.
Supers.com, there you go.
But that is super cool, right? I'm going home to trying that out with my kid. Questions or anybody working with this tool? Anybody? Questions? Comments? Bill?
All grade levels, like teacher, pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade?
You can scale it however you want. I mean, I think it's, you can do simple shapes. If you had pictures of a dog, you were working with, let's say, like simple words, put a picture of a dog and have the word dog. You can really scale it any way you want. I've even used this with, I've suggested teachers use this with high school kids. We had them do like a Romeo and Juliet. They did a scene using this, and they had to tell the story using the Zoobers. It's pretty cool.
And Bill, you had a question, sorry.
You mentioned, is there a fee associated with it?
Not with that. What you saw me do is completely free. There's features such as you can add your own voice. You can actually narrate it. That's a paid feature that a district could buy or a building could buy. And like at Lobster, as I said, a teacher would get a portal then. They could see all of their students in one spot.
Very